So in this video, I'm going to be comparing the original Parfums de Marly Pegasus Exclusif with one of the more higher quality clones of it, if not the highest quality clone of it. It's called Stallion Exclusif by Montange Parfums. So I'm going to be doing a direct comparison for you all, letting you know which one I think smells better, how close they are, and whether or not I think you should get the original over the clone. So we'll start out. For those that aren't familiar with Montange Parfums, these run around 40, 50 bucks, 45 I think. But this is a 50 ml bottle, 1.7 ounce. So for price per mil, not a bad pickup, not a bad price point, and they're also very high quality. As you can tell from the color of the juice, they are using naturals, at least a decent amount of naturals to give it that color. And let's just get into it. Nice atomizers too. Pretty cool looking bottle. So that is the clone, and here is the real one. And I'll say this, out the gate, the clone has a lot more of that woodiness, a lot more of that just woods in your face, okay? The oud, the woods. It's not animalic oudness, okay? It's not at all. It's just a woodiness. A lot of that, a lot more of that. The balance, the ratio, very woody in the opening. The real one, a lot more like Pegasus in the opening. In the dry down, you start getting some more. That's what this is. Some more of the, like it starts smelling like the opening on the Montange. The Montange, however, is pretty much linear. It has the dry down throughout, basically. So you're getting a lot more of that woods, even from the opening, whereas the opening on the real one, you get this nice, sweet powderiness. You get that kind of what makes, you know, the Pegasus exclusive DNA, I guess, seductive is that initial almond, that initial metallic powder vibe. It's this nice sweetness to it. And then it transitioned into the more woodiness, kind of making it more masculine. But with the Montange, out the gate, you get that. You get the woods right out the gate. Now, it smells good. It smells high quality. Obviously not the same quality as Parfums de Marly, the real one. But it is very close. And it might very well be the closest clone of it I have smelled. Certainly better than the Duo. I'm not sure if Sensual Obsessions has one. I'd have to check theirs out. King's is really good. I'd say it's probably up here with Montange, but I'd have to do a comparison. But Montange's is certainly not any worse than any of them. It's very high quality and you can smell it. So, but when you compare them side by side, again, the real one just has this nicer sweetness to it. But the main difference you're really going to get out of it is the Montange has the dry down throughout. It's the dry down throughout the entirety of the fragrance. Whereas the Parfums de Marly has this nice transition, opens up with this beautiful powdery almond when the woods are sitting in the back. As it dries down, it becomes closer one-to-one, a lot more woody. But the clone is still more woody than the real one. Smells good though. Both perform great. No issue on performance on either of them. So, is it a good alternative? Yes. Do I think you should get it over the real one? Here's my thing. This costs 45 bucks for a 50 ml. Okay? Not bad. Honestly, not bad. This costs 160 discounters for a 4.2 ounce bottle. So what you're thinking is you double this, puts it at 80 bucks for 100 mil. Not bad. You still, on this, you're like, okay, well, this is 160, 60 more dollars. But you're getting 4.2 instead of 3.3. So price per mil, they're pretty dang close. And this smells better. It's legit. Parfums de Marly. So I think from a discounter site, pick this up. I think if you're comparing it MSRP 100%, this is not a bad buy. But when you compare it, but you know, again, maybe you're somebody who's like, hey, I don't want to invest in a whole bottle of this. I'll just get the clone. That's a good reason to get the clone. You could also get a decan of the real one. But this isn't a situation where the real one doesn't perform. And I do like the transition of the real one. And again, it does smell slightly higher quality, but they are really freaking close, to be honest with you. So you really can't go wrong with either one. To be honest with you, again, I just love the beautiful transition of this. And given that Parfums de Marly is coming in a 4.2 ounce bottle, I think a lot of clones of them don't make a whole lot of sense to me in most situations. So anyway, That's what my opinion on that. Montange does make quality clones. This is a very good one. Catalog is very limited. That's the only downside of the company, but they do make good clones, and this is no exception to that.